Hello, FCS 2250 computer application students. Mr. Lang here, and we've been working hard on our digital and oral communications project, our PowerPoint presentation. Stick with me in this video, you guys, because I need to show you some of the tips and tricks that I've learned. This is the third time I've done this, so hopefully they say it's the charm, because I've messed up a couple times, and hopefully through those mistakes, we can go through this smoothly together. So stay with me to the end, because I want to make sure that we get this submitted, so that way I can grade it, I can hear it, I can listen to it, I can see it, and everything works great. So here we go. So you've been working great on your slides, your PowerPoint's looking great, you've gone through all the design, you use Google and YouTube to help you with some of that design if you needed to. You've prepared for it. You've watched the YouTube video that I provided. Can you watch other ones? Absolutely. And now we're ready to present via WebEx. And this is very important. This is where a lot of the points are going to come from for this project, because again, it's the digital and oral communication. You're going to be presenting to people from around the world when you guys all become professionals in your particular career field. And so through WebEx or through Zoom or through Google Meetings or, Google Hangouts or through Microsoft Teams, I mean, there's all sorts of video conferencing that will be taking place, and you're going to be presenting to a lot of people. So WebEx is what Cisco and Western Michigan University is using. So, hey, it's a great piece of software, very powerful. So here we go, stick with me. So again, we need to present our PowerPoint. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up my PowerPoint here and bring that up. There it is, mine's on disposable of electronics. All right, and then I'm gonna load up my Cisco software. Now again, I downloaded the Cisco software. If you're still using the online version, that's fine. Yours may look a little bit different, and you're probably more versed on that online version than I am, but I do know on the online version that they have a start meeting, just like I do here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and choose start meeting. And when mine actually begins to start, one thing I need to do, because I'm actually using a screen capturing software right now, I want to make sure that my audio is on mute. You need to make sure yours is not on mute, because I need to hear what you're saying, but my actual screen capturing software is capturing my voice. If I turn this on, it would sound really weird, all right? So we'll leave that. I can go ahead and start my video here. Hey guys, here I am just hanging out in the old house. Kids are out playing in the neighborhood, so it's kind of quiet, so that's nice. So I'm gonna actually start my meeting. All right, so here I am with my starting my meeting, and it's going to take a second to populate. There we go. I'm just going to make sure that I'm still on mute, which it looks like I am. That is good. Again, you want to have yours unmuted. You want to be able to talk and it actually pick up your voice. All right, so you guys, what I need to do is I need to share content. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to share my PowerPoint. All right, so now, well, let's try this again. Now it's going to populate my PowerPoint. You can see that my video now is in the bottom right hand corner. Actually, what it's going to do is when I actually view your presentation, your video will be kind of up in the middle here. It'll be kind of cool. All right, but again, remember, as if you're presenting this to professionals from around the world. All right, so again, make sure yours is not muted. All right, so now that I got it shared, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start this. Before I start recording it, because I'm going to use WebEx to record it, I'm actually going to get my presentation ready to go. So here it is. I'm on the very first page. I'm going to hover over this. This, as you saw, comes down. All right, and I'm going to choose Recorder. Now, when I choose Recorder, I actually have an option under Record in the Cloud to change this to Record on my computer. I'm going to keep Record in the Cloud. It's very easy. I'm going to show you how to get that off the cloud, and more importantly, share it with me in the Dropbox so I can view it. So I'm going to keep that in the cloud, and I'm going to hit record. Now, when I hit record, I'm going to go up and close this so I don't see it. It's still going to be recording, but I don't want to be able to see that the whole time. So record, I'll close this. Hey, welcome to my presentation. My name is Mr. Brad Lang, and I'm going to do a presentation on disposable of electronics. And so going into my second page, I'm going to elaborate more. You guys are going to have a beautiful presentation. You're elaborating more. I'm going to move through my presentation. I only made a couple slides there just for demonstration purposes, but when I'm done with that, I'm going to go up to my recorder. And I'm going to go ahead and choose stop recording. And it tells me a little bit, hey, do you really want to stop? If you want to stop and make another one, you're going to have to tie those two together. And yeah, I'm done. I recorded this. Obviously, yours is going to be much longer than that, but I'm going to go ahead and choose stop recording. And now I'm going to choose stop sharing. So I'm going to go here, stop sharing. And I'm going to go ahead and end my meeting. Now that I've ended my meeting, I'm going to go ahead and minimize my PowerPoint, and I'm actually going to bring up our course here, and we need to, you guys, go to WebEx Online, and this is a link that I have here on our homepage under the important course links, all right, and I'm going to go into this link here, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and this is where I can log into my WebEx. Now, I've already logged into WebEx, so it didn't ask me for a username and password or my email. I believe the first time I did it asked me for my email, then my username and password. Again, username would be your BroncoNet ID, and then your BroncoNet ID password. So only you guys know that information. I do not. But you want to make sure when you're here that you're in the WMU portal here. I'm going to go over to my recordings now. And as I go to recordings, you're going to see a couple populate here in a second. What's happening here is this is generating. Believe it or not, this is actually, if I did have voice to mine, which I had mine muted, it's actually going to do a closed captioning for people that can't hear. They can actually read along with your presentation, which is awesome. This is doing it for us. All right, there's some robots in the background doing it all for us. So this may take a little bit. It will actually email me when this is done and ready to go. All right, but I'm just going to basically right now pause my video tutorial that I'm creating and wait for that to generate so then I can show you what we're going to do from here. So I'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, you guys, here I'm back, and my presentation has finished generating from Cisco's website, and I just want to probably what I would ask you guys to do is click on this. It's going to open up a new tab, and make sure that this is the video that you have. You can see that I had a couple videos. I was practicing a couple times and whatnot, but yes, this is the video that I want. I know you can't hear anything, but because if you remember, I turned the microphone off for WebEx. Again, do not do that. I have my microphone on for my presentation software that I'm using right now, or my screen capturing software that I'm using right now. So hey, let's get this thing submitted and get out of here, right? So a couple things. First of all, we want to choose share. And when we choose share, we want to go down to anyone with the link can view this recording. So you're sending me the link, I can get it. Don't email it to me, but go ahead and choose this copy URL and password. So it's going to give me the password to this as well. So I'm going to choose copy. And as you can see, it says copied right there. I'm going to jump back to our course now in e-learning, and I'm going to go to content and navigate back to, which I probably already am at, our digital and communication unit. Yes, the WebEx PowerPoint presentation, I'm there. It will be also located here. Again, I think I'm going to change the name of it, so I think you can find it. And here is where we are going to submit it, where it has this link. Again, this link may be called something different. All right. So I'm sure you'll find it, though, and be able to submit it. There may be some other directions on this page, a couple other links, but I'll have this link probably called Digital and Oral Communication Presentation Dropbox or Submission, something like that. So we'll click on that. And as you will see, I've already done it twice. I've messed up a couple times, but again, the third time will be the charm. So all I need to do is you guys will have this text submission. I'm going to right click and choose paste. Well, maybe not. Did I not copy that? Let's try that again. So copied. All right, so now let's go over here and right click and choose paste, which I don't see paste unless I am looking somewhere else. There it is. I don't think I was right clicking enough on my mouse touchpad on my laptop. So paste there, or you can use Control V on your keyboard, or Alt V, or Oh, I don't know what your Mac users do, but I know for us Windows, we use Control V to paste things in. But here it is. I have the name of who's submitting it. I have the password right here, which will be cool. And there is the link. All I have to do is choose Submit to Dropbox. And there it goes. So actually, when I get it from you guys, I'll be able to go in, see your link. I'll be able to right click on it, choose open in a new tab so I don't go away from the submission area, and it'll bring me right to your actual video. I may need the password. Again, this is my personal one, so I don't need the password. But again, I will need that password, make sure that that's there. And again, now I can see your video, which will be cool. Again, I think this is going to be a great assignment for us to get used to, because again, you guys will be giving your presentation to people all over the world. All right, that's just the way it is. And as I see now, I just got a link here saying, hey, you just submitted something to the Dropbox. That's a good thing. All right, so I think that should be about it, you guys. Again, I can't wait to see your presentations. You'll have them in the Dropbox here. Double check yours. Make sure I have the password there, and off we go. Again, you won't need multiple ones, but if you do, I will look at the most recent one. So I can see this one's at 353, that was at 150, that was at 1150. I'll look at the most recent one and I will choose that one to watch. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and can't wait to see your presentations.